At what point do you say to yourself, you know what? I can't get out. I'm gonna find a way to get further in.
I felt like Matt's setup was more defensive than offensive, but he set up like he's gonna do, defensively go backwards, but he was still trying to attack. I think he needs to stick to defensive. Keep his pronator, keep his wrist even if it's not cupped, keep it straight. Then he has his pronator in the game and just wait for Frank to stretch himself out. That would be what I would try to do in this match. Because you can't win him on an A side. You have to go through the B side.
A little tighter.
There's a real opportunity for drama here. We know that Matt Mass will go bananas if he can level this thing.
So round number 2, one elbow foul on each of the athletes. Result 1-1. Sorry, 1-0. Frank Lamparelli ahead.
Again, the wide stance feeding all up and forward.
Knuckle. Where's my knuckle? I can't see none of my knuckle there. Where? Show me my knuckle. Underneath his fingers. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm not going to start when he's over my freaking knuckle. Like, where is it? Like, that's underneath his fingers. Like, I'm not going to grab a grip when he's over my knuckle. Look where I am on him. Okay, I'll be right here too. This is where we're going to go. Right? We'll both play there then.
We're getting up there and not much.
Frank speaks English, but
The experience is showing.
he's trying to switch off.
And there's another real difference here, Ray, which you probably appreciate as we look at the absolutely knackered fingers of Matt Mass. Look at that. Physically impossible to pick his nose. Absolutely. Have you ever seen anything like that? He can do all kinds of favours for people round corners, but we're not going to that. Big drive there from Lamparelli. He's got the hand, and that's going to be a finish for Lamparelli. And it is. My God, he's taking over.
Someone needs to go there and tell Matt Mass, go on the B side, be defensive, go backwards. Let him go. Just
Your side,
Exactly, mate. He needs to stay in the match. He's running out of the match. Amazing.
Even now, he was kind of stopping. Never mind is there and hope he's giving that advice. Because he stopped and he was trying to go to the inside to get rolled in again. He needed to stick outside, roll his pronator. Pretty much what you're trying to go to the other side. It's hard to explain this without showing, but
Matt is so used to being the height. I was just going to say, before that match fired off there, one of the big differences is that the strict refereeing there, when you feel like you're a little uncomfortable and you know how to play the refs, you know how to work the refs, the man that we're looking at there, Frank Lamparelli, has been in a strict refereeing format for so many years, and he was as calm as a mill pond. That thing was going, there was no movement. Matt was getting flustered. It's super hot up there, and you're expending a lot of energy. Frank Lamparelli being calm, and right now he's in a great position. Matt with it all to do, Ray.
that was a long round number 2. For Matt to try to turn this around, I think that's what he needed to do. Let's see if he can switch some things up on this one. Maybe, do some damage off the strap before it goes definitely to a strap. And it will definitely go to a strap.
I think the writing is on the wall for Matt Mask, and at this point, not too many events ago, we saw Paul really struggling, getting run over by Rustam Babayev. And at that point, it was, you know what, let's take the seatbelt off, let's undo the chin strap, and let's get into this match. And right now, Matt Mass, this is the time. If he's watching this at home after the fact, keep your arm on this man's arm, keep your hand engaged, and make this an arm wrestling match, and you will see a difference.
We see the crowd supporting Matt Mass. This is the moment. He just got on a winning streak. He wants to continue this. He needs to get back into this match. Frank Lamparelli looking absolutely amazing today. Great showing versus very tough opponent, but nothing's over. Round number 3. Let's go.
Are you ready? Mask needs to stay in there, needs to get some connection on the hand. You didn't want that. Go!
Much better. This time he didn't go under. His wrist didn't buckle.
I think there's a degree of some of that's also that Lamparelli probably feeling a little bit compromised there also. And he's nervous about the speed. He knows that he's got a better connection point.
Strap, first round, didn't give any favors to Matt Mass. Let's see if this time he can get the height, because I feel like Matt's very weird on this level, where he kind of gets better longer the match goes. If he finds a door, right, he feeds off that energy. We saw it in the match versus Kalinchenko. All he needs is an opening. All he needs is an opening.
Look at the hand position already. Straight away as he closes down, he's filled his hand again. He needs to go an inch further forward with that. Drop the shoulder, punch forward, and stay in the match.
With the back pressure again, and he gains control. And Matt Mass now is in serious deep water. Nothing left there. Engage the arm, Matt Mass. Stay with it. This is better. Wow, Dean. Listen there, but he's back in this match. And this is dramatic from Matt Mass. Big drive, and he needs to watch that arm. Couldn't be more committed. Mass super tight, super deep. Wow. Down again. And Lampredi on the back of the pack. Wow. Wow, Ray, what about that?
I said like 20 wows. I think Matt Mass didn't know he could do that, and G just did it. I was afraid that he would break his arm.
Now, short of Mother Teresa jumping out the crowd and slapping Matt across the face with a board that says, your arm is strong enough. He's never going to get a better signal than that. His hand and wrist were utterly and completely compromised. And yet, his arm was strong enough to stay in the match.
Matt is pulling everything he has in his soul to stay in this match. He went like I was worried he might see like an arm right
I thought the same.
The way his arm went back every time.
He's not used to that position. The lever is so long. His timing was horrific. But commitment, my God. And I'll tell you what, if Frank Lamparelli hadn't put water in the back of the pack, it's got water.
Let's see what will happen right now. Will Matt commit to a proper press straight away, which will help him get his shoulder in? But there's a good chance he gets out of position.
Listen, so many times, guys who relied on top roll all their life, being elusive, don't realize that their arm has actually got stronger. We saw it from Zirikashvili. He's not a dead wrist presser, but he got success there when there was some fatigue in the other man. Could we see a dramatic climax here? If Matt Mass can get the brakes on and turn this into a dogfight, wow.
Let's see if this match continues. The match can definitely make into a dogfight.
Either way,
Oh, yeah.
my God, touch of the Michael Sons there. No one would step, the man's a warrior. But he's so much, win, lose, or draw. Matt Mass comes out of this with learnings. You think they're really making something to pull.
Don't move. Go! Matt Mass hits the arm! That's the second foul. Matt Mass gaining something. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, can you feel that? Lamparelli in the corner, and for the first time, a little bit of nerves. Now look at that start. Oh, excuse me, we're not in the strap yet, but when we saw the start of that one in the strap, Ray, the biggest thing there, we thought that it may end up on arm strength, and ironically, the fatigue that had gone in the arm of Lamparelli.
Let's take a look at this.
This is an overall. We're seeing a total review, I think. This is going through the rounds, round by round. Slipping and strapping, we're not going to the round. Here we go. This was the drama, and there was the turning point, potentially. But there we go. Look at this. Lamparelli lost his wrist at the second foul, and this thing might just light up. Matt Mass feeds off the energy, feeds off the aggression, feeds of the positive vibes in the crowd, and you do feel like this could end dramatically. Frank Lamparelli, Matt Wildhorse Mats.
There's definitely fatigue on Frank's arm.
You feel that it's going to scraps again, mate, here? I would imagine so.
It might not. Let's see. Matt Mass, like, he comes alive.
Yeah.
He goes to a different level if he's winning.
There was definitely fatigue in there, mate.
Definitely. Let's see.
He's not happy again there.
In round number 3, that slip looked finally good on Matt Mass. Let's see if Frank Lamparelli, he goes hard. Shot.
Hey, look at Matt's face. Yeah.
Look at that arm.
Yeah.
Look at that right arm.
It's a big, imposing individual. You wouldn't want to peel that man off your missus.
People don't realize how massive Matt Mass is. When you see him in person, his attributes is just insane. His forearms are crazy. He's very lean, very muscular, very, very strong.
His frame is massive. It really is. And I mean, what can you say about the guy? There's a reason this fella is so popular, and it's because every time this man arm wrestles,
Please fight towards me. I do not want this fighting this way. Okay, please fight towards me. Yeah, towards me. Yes, there we go. Way better.
I'm just going to say, every time he arm wrestles, he takes you on an emotional journey. You feel invested there. But look at Frank Lamparelli. Look at the wrist position there. He's sort of
Arm wrestling storyteller, Matt Mass.
really just.
Round number 4.
Oh, Lamparelli! Total out of control. Massive control.
So
Whoa.
close to the finishing,
Now,
transitioning.
Matt transitioned across Ray, and he needs to stay there. Do not move, Matt. There comes a drive. Stay on it. Needs to keep going forward. Push forward and down. Now hold that position. Do not back up. Wait for the
Keep the height, keep the height, keep the height. He needs to keep the height.
He's getting tired. It was Lamparelli. Frank Lamparelli with the win. Dramatic stuff, Ray.
What a great match. Match number 2 on this card ends again 3-1. Frank Lamparelli shows who he is. Matt Mass shows something we have never seen him do before. Going to the deadlift press, willing to break his arm for this match for everyone. Both of them deserve